Alright guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So here is the Blade Z Max. This is probably one of the most anticipated phones from ZTE that people who are in the ZTE family have been waiting on. So in this video I want to tell you a few reasons why I think you should pick this phone up. Not because of any other phone, but just reasons why this phone might be good for a lot of people. First thing I want to start with is the screen. The screen on this phone is a 6-inch 1080p IPS display with dragon tail glass on it. So this is going to be one awesome, beautiful display for viewing content, playing games, just anything social media. Having a 6-inch display is a huge plus to a lot of people. And nowadays, people like big screens and big phones. This is just a trend now all of a sudden. We can thank Samsung for that, with the Galaxy Note line being one of the first mainstream big phones to be accepted in the smartphone world. So ZTE is capitalizing on this by bringing us several different versions of 6-inch display phones. And there's just got to be something that they're doing in the background to make these screens look this good. This isn't just a 6-inch display, it's a beautiful 6-inch display. So the screen is number one, that's what you need to buy for. Next is the battery. This phone has a 4,080 milliamp hour battery packed inside this thin frame. How did they do it? Well, they made it big and flat. Having a big battery nowadays for consumers is a huge plus. Not only are you getting that 1080p 6-inch display, you get a 4,080 milliamp hour battery to help power this thing, because that's something that's really important. It doesn't do any good to have a beautiful big display if you don't have something that can hold it and keep it on for you long enough. So battery life is important. Next is the design of the phone. So ZTE has several phones out that are 6-inch devices, and they have some that are 5.5 that have texture backs. This is a huge plus, but this one right here, to me, in my opinion, is a kind of an upgrade from the Zmax Blade Zmax V8 Pro. It has a texture back as well, but this one has a way more grippier back, and it's got like a little ridges. It feels fantastic in the hand. I don't think that I'll be putting a case on this thing. I don't think I need to. A case on this phone for me is not really necessary because it has so much grip. There's just no reason for me to do it. It just feels fantastic. And also it looks good, man. I mean, do you see this? This looks really stunning. Wow. That is beautiful. Next on the list, where I think is the reason why you should pick this phone up, is because it almost is stock Android. This is pretty much stock Android. How did they do this? How do they achieve this? Well, they just lightly skin it. There is a few things in there that may be ZTE, but pretty much overall, this is a stock Android experience. I mean, look at this. This is pretty much stock. 7.1.1, yes. So having a stock Android feel to a phone will give it a faster experience as far as your day-to-day task. Having it fly through the menus like that, that is a huge plus. So in day-to-day usage also, if it doesn't have a lot of bloatware and it's not heavily skinned, you get a better experience. And this is it's good that OEMs are going towards software and giving it as close to stock as possible. Last but not least, and finally on my list, is, I can't show you this, but I can tell you the price. Some people are porting over to Metro PCS and getting this phone for $29. Yes, $29. You get $100 off if you didn't know when you port in to Metro PCS on any of their phones just about. They rotate that sometimes. Sometimes it's 70, sometimes it's 99. Basically at $99, you can have this phone right here for $29 if you port over to Metro PCS. Now this is a deal that I didn't know about. I saw it online. Someone posted it in one of my comments in my video, actually the review of this phone. Be sure to check the link for that video. But 29 bucks for this is a steal. $129 for this is a steal. I mean, you think about this hardware, you know, I mean, we have Type-C, we got a headphone jack, we got dual cameras. I mean, come on. I didn't call that out as something that, you know, a reason to buy it, because camera, you know, quality is subjective. People might not like the photos and some people might like them. I actually like them. But we got Type-C, we got dual cameras, we got a headphone jack, we got a fingerprint reader. There's just so much to do here. Got a ridged power button. It's slightly ridged. It is ridged though. The price of this thing is $129, folks, and you can't go wrong. This is a big phone. This is a 1080p display. This phone has a big battery. This phone has great hardware in my opinion. When you think of the price point, the software is near stock, and the price is right. Yeah, it's your man Jay Will. Those are a few reasons why I think you need to buy this phone. I'm not telling you to buy it. I'm telling you these are the reasons that would draw me to it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to leave a comment down below if you already have this phone, if you're planning on getting it. What do you think about it so far? I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. I'm out. Drop test.